Namaste beautiful yogis, and welcome to interval yoga workout fusion, and I will include some Pilates for beginners. Let's begin at the front of our mat. Bring your shoulders back and down and open the palms of your hands forward. Lift the chin parallel to the floor and just rock a few times between the left and the right foot. You can lift the toes off the floor. Close your eyes and turn your attention to your stance. How do you feel here? How does this place feel? Do you feel tension or weakness in any area? Are you standing tall? Is your chest open? Are you having troubles opening your chest and standing tall? Are your feet feeling steady and rooted into the ground? Are your legs feeling steady? Inhale through your nose and see how your breath feels. Is there stuckness in your breath, or do you feel that there is this lightness and expansiveness around your chest? Is there stagnation? Is there heaviness? Are you having troubles taking a really deep breath? Or is there this sense of ease, lightness, expansion in your breath? Just notice those things and don't try to force them or to change them. Just keep noticing. Come back to your class and to the same class and keep noticing those things. Make mental notes of where your body is at, where you're at, where your mind is at, and just see it transform without forcing it. Great, let's inhale the hands over the head, clasp your fingers, extend your tailbone just slightly down without squeezing your butt cheeks. You're just feeling your tailbone and bringing it into its natural alignment in case you tend to pop your booty back. So try to find its natural alignment. Lift through your fingertips and inhale. Exhale and plant all four corners of each foot down. Lift as you inhale. Exhale, pay attention to your feet and lift the arches of your feet off the mat. You should feel the arches of your feet. If you don't, just lift your toes off the floor and now feel them. Excellent. Here we're going to bend the knees and exhale in a forward bend. And once your chest is somewhere hovering over your thighs, let your upper body be heavy and let your head be heavy. Just exhaling here and allowing your body to relax here, allowing your back and spine to relax and decompress here. You can even bring your head side to side, rock your shoulders, rock your upper body side to side. Great, let's bring the hands on the shin bones. Give it a slight bend in your knees and look ahead of you, straighten your back. Pull the belly in. Exhale, let go again and just hang here. Inhale, look ahead of you. Great, spread the fingers wide open and step back into plank. Now if you're a complete beginner, your plank might be with your knees on the floor. Spread the fingers wide open and shoulders above your wrists. Press into each and every finger here and pull the belly in. If you're not a complete beginner, or you're at least familiar with planks but you're not completely comfortable with them, you can take one leg off the floor and alternate it so that you're not always on the same knee. Otherwise, you will hold here with your belly in. If you feel that this is not challenging you enough, take a real plank or a full plank and press your heels away from it. So instead of staying on your tippy toes and tipping your heels forward, press them back and engage your legs here, engage your core. Pull the belly in and do not sag here. Don't hover somewhere over the mat. Pull the belly in, strong belly. Excellent. From here, roll onto the outer edge of your right foot. Step your left foot in, reach over your head with your left hand. Side plank with a variation. If your body is shaking, take as many rests as you need to and keep coming back to this flow, and this will feel easy at some point, I promise. And exhale, both hands on the floor. Plank or knee plank. Step your right foot in, roll onto the outer edge of the left foot and reach up. Now, make sure that your shoulder is over your wrist. Pull the belly in and lift your hips, hips on top of each other. You can reach over your head. And back to plank. Knees on the ground, and we're going to lower down in chaturanga. So here you are going to keep your elbows over your wrists and lower forward, shoulders lowering down towards the floor, and back up, one chaturanga, one more. And now lower all the way onto your belly, squeeze your elbows in and come up. Cobra. Roll the shoulders back and down, slight extension in the tailbone. Exhale here, take your toes under and press back into downward facing dog. Here your feet are hip width apart. Spread the fingers wide open. And many of you are going to have your toes or your heels off the floor, and you will have to bend your knees and straighten your back. Widen your back here. Very good. From here, you're going to just step in the right foot between your hands. You know I'm offering all kinds of variations. One of them is bring the foot in with your right hand or left hand and press the left heel away from you. Come up. High lunge. We'll speed it up. I'm not gonna bore you. Don't worry. From here, let's bring the hands in prayer and lower your chest over the right thigh. Try to keep your right knee bent and sit into your lunge because this is strengthening your legs. Keep your knee over your ankle and not over your toes. Come back up, reach up. Great. From here, left hand on the right knee. Rotate your right hand back, grab your left foot, look behind you. Inhale forward. Exhale, hands on the ground, step back, plank. And from here we're going to go into chaturanga. All the way on the floor, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Take your left foot between your hands or step it. If you're a little ahead with this movement, ahead of the game. And from here, press the back heel away from you. Bend the left knee. And you come up, high lunge. Hands over the heart and lower your chest over the left thigh. Press the back heel away from you. Inhale, come back up. Sink deep into this stance. Bring the right hand on the left knee. Spin the other hand behind you so that the left hand is grabbing the right leg and look back. Twist and feel this twist. Inhale, lift. And this time, instead of lowering all the way down, you are going to step your right foot next to your left and come to the front of your mat. Feet hip width apart. Chair. Sit in chair and try to sit as far back as you can. Pull the belly in, extend the tailbone just slightly down. You can lift your toes off the floor. Look down, make sure you can see your toes. Come up, straighten the chest. Sit a little deeper. And from here, you can turn towards the long, so your chest and your toes are facing the long side of your mat. And take chair here. Come up to standing, step, take a step to your left or to your right if you are, depending on how you place your mat according to your monitor, and take another chair here. Come up, take a step, chair. Come up, take a step, belly in, chair. Come up, now reverse the direction, right for me. But don't worry if you're in the opposite, walking first to your right and then to your left. And one more, and we'll do one more. Walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit, walk, sit. And here we're just going to take chair and come up, chair, come up, chair, come up, chair, come up. From here, come to the center of your mat, take chair, come up and kick back, chair, come up, kick back, chair, come up, and when you kick back, squeeze your belly, kick back, chair, quick, and kick, chair, quick, kick, chair, kick, chair, kick, chair, kick, chair, kick, chair, and press your hips back. Lift your left foot in front of you, so now you're just standing on the right. Touch the floor and reach up with your left foot. 1, 2, 3, change sides. 1, 2, 3, good. Come up, bring your hands over your head, reach over to one side. So now you're pressing both legs down into the floor and reaching over to your left, opening the right rib cage. Look up. Back to center, straighten your elbows and reach over to the opposite side, really lengthening here. And back to center and face the front of the room. And bend the knee slightly, exhale, folding forward, shake your head in a forward bend. Hands on the floor, step back in plank. Feel free to use plank on the knees, modified plank on one knee, or full-on plank. Pull the belly in and squeeze the inner thighs towards the midline. Take a side plank, step the left foot in and reach. Exhale, plank, side plank on the opposite side. Come back to this so that the flow becomes easy to follow, and back to center. Sometimes taking plank. Sometimes people are eager and say this is not for beginners. No, it is for beginners, but you may need to come back to it to become familiar with it. If you don't get it the first time, that doesn't mean anything. Alright, from here, press back into downward facing dog. Step your feet a little closer to you. You can bend your knees. Take the right foot between your hands. Drop the back heel down and come up. Warrior 1 to warrior 2. Warrior 2, making sure that your knee is aligning with your toes directly forward and your left hip is opening externally. Turn the right palm up and reach up and over the head. And back to center. Straighten both legs. Feet parallel to each other, facing the side of the room. Hands on the hips. Bending forward, wide-legged forward bend. You can keep a mild bend in your knees. Straight back and come up. Changing sides. Turn the left foot towards the back of your room. Right foot in, bend the knee, and come up. Warrior 1. Opening to warrior 2. Making sure that your left knee is not over your toes. It is either over your heel or behind. And you can turn the left palm up and reach up and over. And coming out of this, straighten your leg. Feet parallel to each other. Open the chest, hands on the hips. And exhale, forward bend. Straight back, chest parallel to the floor. Pull the belly in and come up all the way to standing. Now what we'll do, you can jump your feet just slightly, tiny bit closer to each other, and you will bend your right thigh. Push it back so the knee is over the ankle, and come up. And change sides. And come up. Change sides. Come up. Change sides. Come up. Change sides. Come up. Bend the left knee and come up. Right knee. Those are side lunges. And come up. Left knee and come up. Bring your feet closer to each other. And we'll take hands on the hips. And we'll take the right leg back. Back lunge. 1. Left. 2. Again, knees over the heels. That is the most important part about working the legs. Right leg and left. So extend your tailbone down. You're getting a stretch here. You're extending the left knee down and you're keeping the right knee back. Do this in front of a mirror if you need to. Step the right foot back, left foot back, right foot back, left foot back, right foot back, left foot back, right foot back. Hold and post. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Step it in. Opposite side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come back up. So now here in center, small squat. Keep a small squat so your legs are working. Push your hips back. And we'll take a side lunge with the right leg here. Bend it, bend the knee and come up. Side lunge to the left, bend and come up. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. You can have your hands on the hips. 4. Keep your knee back. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And come back to center, face the front of your room. And slowly begin to come down to a full squat. See if you can do this. You may have to have your heels off the floor. Working on your full squat. It's an important quality to have for the flexibility of your joints. From here, you can tip back and sit onto your booty. And grab your shin bones. Straight back, lean back, sit back. Hold here and pull your belly in. So it takes a lot of core strength to hold your body properly in space when you're leaning back in a seated position, so your belly is in and your back is straight. If this feels too easy, you're not aligning properly. Open the chest, drop the shoulders back and down, lower back curve, lean back. Just this action alone contracts my entire core. I can feel my core working. So lean back. If you feel very confident here, you can reach with your hands forward and just hold this position alone with your belly pressing in. Yes, pressing in, pressing in. You're not popping the belly out. You can reach in front of you. And come out. One more time. Realign, proper alignment, open chest, lower back curve, sit back. Reach in front. And this time slowly lower down all the way onto the floor. Press the lower back into the floor. Lift the right leg off the floor. Press your belly in so the belly is not popping, and reach here. And you can pulse here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's change sides one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Hold here and lay back down, head on the floor. Lift your legs up and we'll touch the toes 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hands on the ground, and we're gonna lift the legs over the head 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, belly in, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now keep your legs up, reach over your head with your hands, lift your head off the floor, hands behind your head, and hold here with your belly pressing in as hard as you can. You want to flatten your belly. The belly wants to pop out here. So try to flatten it. That's core control, abdominal wall strength. Elbows back. Great. So from here, bring your left knee in, right elbow to left knee, hold. Legs up. Change sides, right knee, left elbow. Legs up. That's your rest here. Not really. Right elbow, left knee, legs up. Change side. Legs up, changing. Legs up, changing. Legs up, changing. Legs up and changing. Legs up. Let's do 2 more. 1 and 2. And hug your knees into your chest. Excellent. And from here, you're going to keep your right knee into your chest. Bring it across from your body. Look behind you. Supine twist. Stretching the spine and changing sides. And changing sides. Step your feet hip width apart. Bring your hands by your hips. Toes pointing directly forward. Lift your toes off the floor. So your feet are close to your bum, but not all the way in, so that your heels are underneath your knees. And we're going to lift the body in bridge pose and lower it. So how about we do this 10 times? 1, and really feel your muscles flexing at the top. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And you can bring your hands underneath your knees and begin to rock back and forth, coming all the way up to seated. Drop the right knee on the floor, right foot next to your hip, left foot on the outside of the right knee. Right arm reaches up, right elbow on the outside of your left knee. Look behind you and open the chest. Exhale here and soften your belly. Coming out of this and changing sides. Inhale, left arm reaching up. Exhale, left elbow on the outside of the right knee and look behind. And breathe. Open the chest, lengthen through the crown of the head. Inhale, looking ahead of you. And let's bring both legs in front of us. Now here you feel free to use a strap or a towel to wrap around your feet for a forward bend. Or you can grab your shin bones, straighten the chest, straighten the back and open the chest. Lengthen the spine, lifting through the crown of the head. Exhale forward just a tiny bit, or even a little more if you have more flexibility in your hamstrings, the back of your legs, and hold here for a little bit. Inhale. Coming out of this, bring your right foot into your left inner thigh. Bending the knee, inhale, reach. Use your towel here or grab your shin bone and do a forward bend. Inhale, coming up and changing sides. Left foot into right upper thigh or thigh, depending on your flexibility. Exhale. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, down. Round the back and lower all the way down. Coming into Shavasana, palms of the hands facing up. Feet dropping out to the sides. Belly. Relaxing the belly and softening the jaw. And stay here for a few moments, allowing your body to relax and allowing yourself to be thankful and grateful for this present moment, because this present moment, even if it's afflicted, if you're afflicted, it's still a blessing. So allow yourself to focus on your gratitude alone, on your gratitude only and nothing else. And if your mind drifts away, shifts into other things, come back to your gratitude. That you're grateful for this moment and for the things that you have in your life today that you're grateful for. Just stay here in this place of gratitude. Thanks for joining me today. Namaste.